Good evening everyone and welcome back to the channel. Tonight's video we are going to be looking at us picking up some straw. So stockpile of straw is getting a little bit on the low side, and as you can see there by that, we don't want to run out before the winter is over. So had to go pick up some straw, took a bit of footage of that, and that will be coming up a little bit later in the video. First part of this video though, we are going to be having a look at this light which the kind guys at Olight have sent out to me. It is a special edition S2R Baton 2. It is in a limited edition colour green, so very nice green, coincides with St Patrick's Day, so very suitable for the time that's in it. Very nice light. Second light they've sent me out a light a little while back ago, head torch, which has been very useful. Being honest, I wasn't that familiar with Olight before I got the first light, but since I've gotten the first one, very impressed with it. I have literally been using it every day for the past 5 weeks since calving started. Every day. Using it at night time, checking in round pens, checking for calves, and it is just invaluable. It's pretty much the same size. It's very similar in size to this, which is ideal. It's not too big. You can stick it in your pocket. It stays in my pocket all the time. I take it out when I need it. And the battery seems to last forever. I've charged it once since I've gotten it, and that is not a word of a lie. When you're using it maybe for a minute or two at a time and then turning it off, the battery seems to last forever. So I still have not charged it since that first full charge. So I'm very impressed with it. And this light here, I'm sure, will be exactly the same. So settings on it, just looking at the back of it here, there is 5 settings on it, ranging from turbo right down to the lowest setting, which is moon. It's got 135 meter throw in the turbo mode, or turbo light setting, and the lumens is ranging at 1150 lumens, which isn't too bad at all. It's very good for the size of light. It's very good. It's got and on the turbo mode it'll last for between 2 hours and it'll last between 200 and 230 minutes, which isn't too bad at all. I suppose the reason there's a little range difference there is to do with the conditions, the air conditions. If it's warmer, I'm sure it'll last longer than when it's colder, like all batteries. So let's open it and just have a little look at inside. Now, I had got it out before, so it's not the first time I've had it out. So you can see, in usual Olight fashion, it is very sleek, and straight away has a lovely feel to it. Well made as always. So what have you got in it? You've got a little clip here on it that comes, so you can clip it on your pocket, into your pocket, or on your trousers, or wherever you want to clip it. Switches here for turning on, and there's a couple of really nice features on it. It's got those 5 features, but it's also got like a strobe light feature as well, which you can use. It's got, like, they're not just an on-off light. They've got a timer built into it, so you can set the timer on it that you can switch the light on. It'll stay on for maybe, I think it's 15 minutes and a half hour, or maybe an hour is the other setting. I'm not 100% sure on that end of it, but it's not just a light. I was just reading up a little bit about it. So you can switch it on, leave it on. It'll stay on then for the 15 minutes and switch off itself, or whatever you have it set at. There's also, when you have it in the on position, there's a little light here in the centre of the button. So green, as far as I can remember, is that battery is fully charged or in good condition. I think then there's an orange setting then, which is a warning that the battery level is getting low, and a red then when it's going to run out. So or it's getting very close to running out. So that's another little thing it has. And then, as I say, it has also the strobe light as well. So yeah, very nice features on it. What do you get in the box? So let's have a little look and just see what we get in the box. I'll just maybe twist this down a little bit so we can see. Right, so as always, there's the same as in the other one. You have a little just greeting message from Olight themselves. That's the instruction booklet. And what else? We've got a little lanyard for you clipping onto the light, so you can hold it in your hand. You've got the usual very nice, just a simple USB one side, so you can literally charge it anywhere now. Everything is USB. And then the magnet then for clipping on and off, and it is a strong magnet. You seen there, it clipped on before I was even ready. I wasn't even near it. It pulls it right in there. So very simple setup on it for charging, and very good. This here also lights up, so it'll tell you when it turns green. Then I think is it red? I think is the initial colour when it's charging, and then when it is charged, it turns green. So yeah, just all lovely little features that is on these lights. We've got this little bag as well. So it's just a little pocket you can place the light into. And what else have we got here? There's something else here now as well. I hadn't actually got all this open, so I'm not just 100% sure on all this. Oh, it's another. Oh yes, it's just a fancier clip for it. It's for clipping onto your jeans, or it'll clip on sideways onto stuff as well. So it's just a little bit, kind of a different little clip for the light itself. So very impressive little light, and looking forward to using it now over the coming weeks and months. So thank you very much for sending it out, Olight, as always. So if you're thinking about purchasing one, I would like to purchase one, there's an affiliated link down below. Go in through that, and there is also, you'll see in the description, a discount code. So use that discount code and it will get you 25% off when purchasing one of these lights. And as I say, it's a limited edition green colour, so if you were thinking about purchasing one, you'll probably better get in earlier rather than late in case they get sold out. And you can see below, it really is nice. It's a nice green and a really nicely finished light. I'll just do a little view of it outside now. You'll get to look at it in the dark, as it is dark at the minute. So we'll try a few of the different settings on it. So we'll step outside and have a little look at some of the light settings on it. So this is one of the lower settings. We can scroll through now if we hold it down. So that's the brightest setting now, and you can see how bright it is. GoPro does not do this justice. I've said this in previous videos. The lighting on a GoPro, it's not fit to handle dark conditions, so it is not doing this justice. But you can see it really does brighten up anything you shine it on, and like right over as far as the David Brown there, you can see it there in the distance. It's brightening up. As I'm looking at it, it's brightening the whole yard. I can see the whole. You can see there's a circle here. Well, that circle just gets larger the further out you go, and you can see right over to the gateway. So very impressive. You can scroll through the different light settings. See there, it jumps through some of them to get to the strobe. Then you can see it there, and yeah, very, very impressive. You can also, let's see, can you just see that? There, see now the button itself, it's now glowing green, and that green is just denoting that the battery is in good order. So yeah, it's a very impressive little light, and it's, as I say, I wasn't that well into or up to date on Olight products, so it's a kind of a learning curve for me just finding out about them, and I am very impressed with them so far. So that's it. So get over there, if you're thinking of purchasing one, get over there, use the link down below and use that code and get yourself 25% off before they're sold out, because these won't last long. Anything Olight usually doesn't last long. So that's it. Let's get on to going to collect the straw. So now that the light business is all out of the way, just en route now today to pick up some round bales of straw. We're not out of straw yet, but with all the prolonged bad weather we've had, we usually hope to get some cows and calves out around middle to end of March if the weather has picked up enough, but it doesn't look like we're going to be getting them out anytime soon. So we just want to make sure that we're not going to run short on straw. We're using a lot of straw at the minute in bedding. There's also some of it being used in the ration, the finishing ration for the cattle. So yeah, just don't want the stocks to get down too low. So supplementing it with some round bales of straw. So that's it. Get a wee bit of footage now of loading the straw. I'm just here now at our destination. Get a wee bit of footage of that, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. So you might have noticed Jerry just driving off into the distance there with, with 6 bales still on the trailer. I was wondering myself where he was going. I beeped at him for him to reverse back, but he just drove off. And I didn't know at the time that he had a different plan. He wanted the bales back in the yard, and I thought I was going to be offloading them. So I didn't get just as much footage up there as I thought I would. But look, that's how it works out. Sometimes the light, don't forget to check it out. Affiliated link down below. A discount code for 25% off. If you're thinking about getting one, get over there and get them before they're sold out. They will sell out. They always do, and especially those special edition colours. And yeah, that's really it. Don't know if there's a video tomorrow or Tuesday. Might be one tomorrow. I'll see how it goes, but definitely be one on Tuesday. I'm going to be cleaning out a lot of the calving pens on Tuesday, so get a bit of footage of that as that's going on. And yeah, we'll see what happens after that. So if you like the videos, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and comment down below. And we will see you in the next one. Hope you have a good Sunday evening.